Hey everyone, I'm Dominic Reale. And when it comes to comedy, you can leave it to me. I can't believe that some of you didn't get that joke. To make sure I got a few laughs, I had to plant some people in the audience. No, guys, don't leave yet. Soon you'll be barking with laughter. Okay, I think I've milked these leaf puns enough. It's time for me to branch out. But seriously, thank you all for coming out here tonight. I'm a high school junior, which means I shouldn't be here. I should be out living my own life. But lucky for you, I don't have one. So here I am. So, how's it going? For those of you who were here last year, you might remember my one-day adventure in wrestling. You also might remember that I quit after one day in order to protect myself from any more bodily harm. It's on YouTube if you're interested. Selfish plug aside, wrestling wasn't the only sport that I was ever awful at. One of my earlier sports was actually t-ball. You know, I think I was pretty good at t-ball, although I don't really remember it. It's like one of those times in your memories where you only remember like the sounds and smells of them. But my parents have a lot of stories that they like to tell about me, which is fun, because I feel like a character in a serious action movie who has amnesia. Now I'm trying to put together the pieces of my broken past. It's all very exciting. More exciting than t-ball. Now, t-ball isn't a very interesting sport. One thing you need to know about it is that the entire infield is like a giant sandbox, like the whole infield. They put a bunch of 7-year-olds in a giant sandbox and they told them to focus on the game. But apparently, I was the only one who had a problem with it. Now Dominic, you gotta keep your eye on the ball. I know, thanks. I don't really like sports. I'm just gonna go play in the sandbox. No, Dominic, we signed you up for t-ball. But I brought my shovels. More than once, my dad had to come out onto the field and brush away the anthills that were holding my attention during a game. Luckily, I was also able to entertain myself while batting. I had a routine that never failed me, not once. Well, I mean, like, not in the sport, but it never failed to get a laugh. So first, I'd set myself up ready to hit the ball. Then I remembered I'm right-handed. I'd switch to the right foot. And then I'd swing and miss, because I'm not very good. And then the second try, I'd swing a foot over the ball. And then, sometimes, on the third try, I'd get it. Usually not, but when I did, that's when the fun starts. So first, you gotta watch the ball go for a little while. It's important to appreciate the small things in life. Once your team starts yelling at you, you gotta start going. Which is when I do my signature Fred Flintstone run. That's when you start going, your legs are moving, but you're not going anywhere. But when I do start going, I'm not very fast. But I do eventually get going, and when I do, I put the cherry on top, my signature move. I would start banging my hands on my helmet because it made a really funny noise. Observe. I wasn't very good. And while I had a hard time on the field, I wasn't any better in school. Now, I had a hard time paying attention in school. They had all sorts of methods to try and get you to pay attention. There was these bouncy chairs, they had like the stoplight for good behavior. And then there was my personal favorite, one that I will remember for the rest of my life. It was a weighted teddy bear. Now the way that it worked is you would give the teddy bear to the student, and it would hold him down for a little while. It would make him stop fidgeting, but sooner or later, they'd get stronger. Sooner or later, you'd have to switch to a bigger bear, a heavier bear. I don't know why the last bear didn't work, but here's a new one. Thank you. And then, sooner or later, you have a miniature Hulk Hogan on your hands.
You best be handing me that crayon, brother.
And when he misbehaves, what are you gonna do? Gonna give him another bear? Gonna make him stronger? It's not your classroom anymore. It's his. Thank you, everyone. I'm Dominic Reale.